Number 5. The End of the Road. Vivian Vasquez, a well-known news reporter in Guatemala, is stuck in traffic on her way to the office to cover the early morning news. She will, however, never arrive at the news station, considering that Vivian herself makes dreadful morning news when her deceased body is found after a terrible vehicle accident. When they learn of her tragically sudden departure, her loved ones, co-workers, and supporters are startled and grieved. Arriving on the scene, the Guatemalan traffic police takes pictures of the debris as proof. However, after the films were made available to the public in the morning, viewers and supporters all noticed something disturbing in the clip. In Spanish, a woman's agonized voice can be heard screaming for help. It becomes obvious after watching the video that no one yelling at the scene of the collision made sense. The devoted followers of Vivian thought it was her furious spirit wailing from beyond the dead. Authorities in Guatemala have not yet determined what caused Vivian's accident. Even odd, Vivian's family never received her cell phone back, and no one can explain why. What exactly happened to Vivian Vasquez then? How do you feel about this strange and heartbreaking recording? Please let me know here. Number 4. The Lurker in the Woods. Mihaela, a travel vlogger from YouTube, Amon a la Romanian native Claudia P. documents a road trip there, stopping at one of the country's most eerie forests. You're about to enter a forest in Transylvania in the entire globe. A girl who vanished in the woods and then reappeared 5 years later without any memory of what transpired was the subject of local mythology. Another tale tells of a shepherd who completely disappeared in the woods with his sheep, never to be found again. To dusk, Mihaela arrives at the forest alone and makes her way through the woods with trepidation. She finds animal skeletons everywhere she goes, but she should be far more concerned about something else. Isla may not be as isolated in the woods as she believes. The unsettling sound of footsteps in the leaves starts to frighten Mihaela.
And yes, you saw the footage with the sheep that's dead. That's a skull, a sheep skull that you saw. And if you don't believe me, you can check yourself the legend.
I'm terrible. What the hell is going on?
Okay.
Something or someone is drawing nearer and nearer. She makes a break for it and returns to her car without incident. Did you see it though? I love her because I quickly recorded the noises of someone moving through the woods. She claims she never saw anyone and is unsure of the identity of the shadowy person who can be seen hiding in the trees behind her as she watches the vloggers. So, are the tales accurate? Are Transylvania and the Hollow Batu Forest actually haunted? You decide if this is a random creep following me and hail through the pitch-black abandoned woods. You can find this video and more over on the YouTube channel Mihaela Claudia P. Number 3. The Forbidden Room. Prominent Japanese YouTube channel for the paranormal god, Oh God, a woman who requests anonymity gave the frightening footage to Toki Film. They exclusively used the alias NACA to refer to her. Yama, according to Nakayama, her grandmother had a peculiar but righteous rule regarding guests. Nakayama alleges to have witnessed a shadow figure moving fast down the hallway at the top of the stairs and to have heard unsettling noises coming from the second story. Nakayama was told the depressing tale of her grandmother's sister after the unsettling encounter. The sister was joyfully engaged to be married and residing upstairs on the second level over 40 years ago. But just before the wedding, her fiancé called off the engagement. The distraught woman vanished shortly after and was never heard from again. Since then, her second-floor room has been secured and off-limits. As the last living relative, Nakayama's grandmother has since passed away. She is now the owner of the property and is thinking about selling it. One evening, after gathering her courage, Nakayama went to her grandmother's house. She recorded the video as, for the first time ever, she went up to the second floor and approached the locked door of the forbidden room. Then, things go in a genuinely scary direction. The eyes of something or someone might be seen peeping through the locked door's crack. When cameraman and Hirotomo, a paranormal investigator, view the film, they are astounded. They make the decision to explore by going to the eerie reportedly haunted mansion. They remove the latch from the upstairs door with Nakayama's consent and enter the mysterious forbidden area. The Omega Toki team discovers some very strange items, including a doll, a covered mirror, and a traditional Japanese dress hanging from a cupboard. They start to get a strange, unsettling feeling that something is very off about this room because it appears to be rotting inside, and the team finds old photographs of a woman wearing a kimono.
普通じゃない。
この写真ってさ、あれでしょ？結婚式の前に撮るやつでしょ？今顔が今ちょっとちらっとこっち見方、いやちょっと待って、分かる。
やめてよ。やめてよ。こういう。
今顔が
The three friends are becoming increasingly alarmed, but they try to maintain their composure for the benefit of the inquiry. The face of the woman in one of the unsettling old photographs seems to shift to look back at the team. But things are about to become even more terrifying.
なんでどうしまった？
わかんない。
なんでしまった今？
開いてたよね。
開いてた。開いてたよ。
開いてた。
開けて。
誰かもう。いても。
いないでしょ。いやいないよ。いるわけない。いない。
Even though no one is present, the door to the hallway abruptly slammed shut, as though Maga the Toki crew is a little frightened and believes they should start their investigation as soon as possible. But what follows is quite terrifying.
ちょっと待って。人めっちゃそこ影。いや人影を見て俺今。あ、誰か。人とすいません。あ、誰かいます？ちょっと開けますよ。びっくりした。どうされたんですか？
撮影率聞いてたので、ちょっと気になって見に来ました。
あ、そうですか。びっくりした。お一人ですか？
そうです。
あ、中を見に来られたんですか？
ちょっと中見に来ましたね。ちょっと邪魔しちゃいましたかね。
いや全然。まあもしあれだったら、全然。
見てもらった？い
やまあ別に。
今いいですか？あ、いいです全然。
ってあったみたいな感じですね。
もう本当さんもう初めてなんですよね、ここって。
皆さんは初めてですよね、入られたのって。皆さん大丈夫ですか？なんかちょっと体調悪そうですけど大丈夫です？様子が。
やっぱりおばあちゃんのせいだったんですよ。
お、そう。なんで？
これ何？ちょっと皆さんちょっともう行こう。さんもう一回出よう。いいからもう行こう。今おかしいですよ。おかしいよ。あれ何？やばくね？
The three buddies decide to depart, but they don't feel great about leaving Nakayama alone in the house because they're perplexed and disturbed by why he is now acting so strange. As a result, they go back to the house, but when they enter, they find that Nakayama has vanished. Following some discussion, investigator Tomo decides that he's qualified to conduct a solo investigation inside the Forbidden Room while it is being recorded.
どこに？この中？トムさん、オナウス。オナ。いない。行こう。
Matt evades downstairs while Tomo stays behind, and the investigation does not go well. Tomo yells for his buddies after being terrified to notice movement within a neighboring cabinet. While opening the door with the rolling cameraman T, they were unable to find anything in sight. Oh my god, the Toki team has finally had enough and has left. The team claims that they made numerous attempts to contact the woman Nakayama after this inquiry, but they haven't heard from her. What exactly is going on in this eerie mansion and in this eerie forbidden room? Your choice. This entire two-part series is available with English subtitles on the Manga Toki Film YouTube channel. Number 2, Back Out. You wouldn't really think anything of it if you just glanced at the homepage of this Japanese YouTube channel. He occasionally records videos of himself experimenting with various meals, riding a motorcycle, and the typical vlogs you'd find on the platform. But among his other, more innocent movies, one that he published in October of 2020 sticks out like a sore thumb in the description. According to the upload, the footage that follows was taken one night after he returned home.
A mysterious banging sound can be heard at the very beginning of the clip.
He turned on the lights in his room and immediately realized something was wrong. Then he made the decision to document the event. At the very beginning of the clip, a mysterious banging sound can be heard. The ghostly hand that can be seen on the top of the bed at the opposite end of the room, though, is the most scary thing. Interestingly, the hand magically vanishes as soon as the upload assumes that the camera is back out, almost as if it had never existed. The uploader admits in the description that he is unsure of how to interpret this experience, but he thinks there may be some paranormal activity going on. He obviously hopes that it's not the case though. Whether or not, undoubtedly, he had a problem that day. Regarding the specifics, you will never know. Number 1, Asymmetric. A Mexican YouTuber by the name Monroe regularly posts videos to his YouTube channel in which he explores various reportedly haunted and abandoned locations, such as decaying buildings, fields, and in this instance, a cemetery.
Compa. ¿Viste eso? ¿Lo viste? Sí. Ahí se está asomando algo, ¿eh? ¡Ey! ¿Quién eres? ¿Ven? Dijo ven, ¿no? Ese güey es el brujo. Sí. Sí, ese güey es el brujo, güey. Tiene forma eso, ¿eh? Sí. ¡Ey! Sí, es ese güey. ¡Ven! 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 ¡Acércate!
We can see throughout the film how unsettling it would be to roam around this specific cemetery at night, utilizing only your flashlight. Around him, all you can hear is crickets. The overall atmosphere of the film was undoubtedly spooky, but at about the 13-minute mark, as he starts to pan the camera around, something shocking is discovered. Even though it only lasts a split second, if you stare intently into the distance, you should be able to make out what appears to be a strange shadow-like figure dancing backwards towards the camera's field of view. It's almost as if whatever this thing was didn't want to be captured on film. Then Monroe does something that most people lack the confidence or bravery to accomplish. To his surprise, the figure is nowhere to be found when he goes to investigate the place where he observed it. What then might be this odd thing that resembles a shadow being? Is there a haunting phantom lurking on the cemetery grounds? Was this simply another person visiting the cemetery that day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That is it for today, guys. What did you think of the video? Please share with us in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more scary videos.